everyone, you're watching News Epicenter with me, Maria Shakil. On the road to 2024, the BJP has concluded its two-day national executive meeting where the Prime Minister laid down his political blueprint for the saffron Karyakartas, and the party cleared the extension of the tenure of BJP President J P Nadda till June 2024. The Prime Minister highlighted that BJP workers must strengthen their presence on the ground by empowering booths and expand their presence in villages and among the youth of the country by communicating the achievements of the government. The Prime Minister called on the top brass to cohesively leverage the party's governance agenda ahead of the 9 state elections in 2023, that is this year, to set the ground for the grand battle for Lok Sabha. He said Amrit Kal should be converted into Kartavya Kal, adding that the BJP should create bridges between states and communities to achieve the vision of Ek Bharat, Shresht Bharat. On Monday, the Prime Minister also lauded the BJP units of Telangana and West Bengal for expanding the party's presence. Remember, these are two states very important in BJP's 2024 game plan. But while this is the state of affairs in the BJP camp, the opposition continues to be in a state of disarray, struggling to form a united front. On Wednesday, BRS Chief K. Chandrasekhar Rao has invited Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann and Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav for a grand public meeting in Khammam. The BRS says that 5 lakh people from 13 assembly constituencies are expected to attend this meeting, adding that will set the course for the national politics. Remember, the BRS commands just 12 MPs in parliament, a fraction of the BJP's power, and is making an ambitious pitch for 2024. Meanwhile, the Congress, which is banking hard on the Bharat Jodo Yatra, has said they will not ally with the Aam Aadmi Party or Owaisi, while BSP Chief Mayawati has said that her party will be going solo for 2024. The opposition camp seems to be playing a game of optics, but not a serious game plan to take on the robust unity and the unit that the BJP has appeared and continues to be appearing. Each player seems to aim to expand its own clout as far as the opposition is concerned, with the base of other opposition parties being fair game. Will this fragmentation only help the saffron juggernaut? But let's not forget that the saffron juggernaut right now appears to be solidly placed.
बॉर्डर विलेजेस के साथ हमारा संपर्क ज्यादा बने, उनका मेन स्ट्रीमिंग ये हम लोग कर पाए और वहां पर हमारी एक्टिविटी बढ़े, ताकि हमारा संपर्क सूत्र भी वहां बने। 18 से 25 इस आयु के जो हमारे युवा है, इनमें भी जागृति तैयार करना, इनको भी लोकतंत्र के मूल्यों के साथ जोड़ने की कोशिश करना। एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत इस संकल्प को दोहराते हुए हमारे सारे राज्य एक दूसरे के साथ समन्वय करें।
नड्डा जी के योगदान को पार्टी आज इसकी अनुमोदना भी करती है और उसको स्वीकारते हुए इनके कार्यकाल को जून 2024 तक बढ़ाती है।
Coming in. Breaking news coming in on the top of the show. Top sources in the BJP camp are giving us inside details of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's message to the BJP workers. The Prime Minister has asked the BJP workers, according to sources, to reach out to the marginalized and minority communities and he has said that there has to be an outreach to the Bohras and the Pasmanda Muslims. Remember, Pasmandas are largely seen as a class which has benefited from the schemes of the government, and the Bohras have always been the part of the Gujarat success story, and hence they have always looked at the BJP favorably. The Prime Minister's big message has always also been that the party should remain connected to the members of the Sikh community, and there has been a reach out and the message of connecting every village and youth, the youth of the country, 18 to 25. That is the group that the BJP is now looking at very, very closely. The Prime Minister said and told his party men that this outreach, particularly to the marginalized and the minorities, should not be seen from the point of view of votes. It should be seen from the point of view of societal well-being. Samaj ke liye. That is the message that is coming in from the Prime Minister. And avoid making unnecessary statements on every issue. We should not become overconfident when fighting polls. And he has cited examples as well when he addressed the members of the BJP National Executive. He also says that when these unnecessary statements are made by the party leaders, then the governance agenda, the Vikas agenda is put on the back foot. Arun Dhatat, who tracks BJP for us, joins me live. Arun, the big question certainly is that this message of outreach to the minorities, and coming as it does 400 days before the big election. Don't be complacent, but at the same time, reach out to the minorities, the marginalized as well.
Well, Maria, if you remember, in the last national executive of Bharatiya Janata Party, which happened in Hyderabad, even in that national executive, while the then UP Chief Swatantra Dev Singh, when he was giving the presentation on the ground realities of Uttar Pradesh, Prime Minister Modi interjected in between and spoke about the reach out strategy and plan to Pasmanda Muslims, that why don't we take out the Sneh Yatra, why we are not connecting the 85% population of the Muslim community, which comes from the Pasmanda community, why we are not reaching out to that. And today, when Prime Minister Modi was giving that concluding address of 2 days national executive of Bharatiya Janata Party, he again said that this time around not only Pasmanda Muslim but the Bohra Muslim community, Christians. He also said that we should not really think about whether these people are voting us or not, but we should establish contact, we should meet them, we should visit church, we should visit universities, we should speak to the elite Muslims, and try to have that communication with them which is missing. That was the clear message which Prime Minister Modi gave to the audience of 350 members of the National Executive of Bharatiya Janata Party. And in fact, in that press conference which was held right after the address of Prime Minister Modi, Devendra Fadnavis said the speech and the address of Prime Minister Modi was not of a political leader. It was a statesman's speech which he gave, and the focus was really not on these 9 upcoming elections and Lok Sabha elections of 2024, but it was about the connect, the way people...
And Arun, just hold on to your thoughts, because now we have got the letter that has been written by BJP Chief J P Nadda to the party Karyakartas. Remember, Mr. Naddha got an extension today. That proposal for his extension was moved by Rajnath Singh and endorsed by the BJP National Executive. Mr. Naddha has said that he is thanking the party for his extension. He also says that India stands on the threshold of a historic age and the foundations of new India are being laid now. Reiterating the mission of Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat, Naddha said India is emerging as a Vishwa Guru and the party should pour in its energy to see India usher in her finest hour. Give us more details of this letter, Arun.
Well, Maria, yes, J P Nadda, right after getting that extension of 1 year, he has written this letter to the Bharatiya Janata Party Karyakartas, and that's what in fact Prime Minister Modi said, that we need to reach out to more and more people. And Prime Minister and J P Nadda in this letter saying in the beginning that it is, he's writing this letter with a deep sense of honor and gratitude that he is getting this extension as a BJP chief for another 1 year. And he's also highlighting the fact that he's coming from a very humble background. He's coming from a very small state like Himachal Pradesh, a normal Karyakarta of Bharatiya Janata Party who has reached to this post where he has got the opportunity to work with the likes of Prime Minister Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, and also filling up the shoes and becoming the chief of Bharatiya Janata Party where many stalwarts of Bharatiya Janata Party have been, and it has been a huge honor for him to serve Bharatiya Janata Party.
And Arun, he is talking about the foundations of a new India is being laid now. Our perseverance and hard work will be driven and oriented by a strong and unshakable resolve to see India emerge as a Vishwaguru. So the message that is coming in from J P Nadda, as Prime Minister set the tone and tenor for 2024 and the elections that will be held this year, is of Amrit Kal. Arun Datta, I appreciate your time. Let me bring in all my guests. Sanju Verma, BJP National Spokesperson; Shama Mohammed, Congress Spokesperson; Riju Datta, TMC Spokesperson; Ravula Sridhar Reddy is BRS Senior Leader; and we also have Sanjay Kumar, CSDS. Shama, the BJP is battle ready. There is a letter that has been written by Mr. Naddha. The Prime Minister addressed the National Executive. The party president's tenure has been extended. The roadmap has been set for 2024. Where is the Congress?
I fail to understand what is your question. Where is the Congress? We are having a plenary coming up in February. And you just mentioned that the party president's term has been extended. Why is there no election? I mean, I remember when our party president was discussed, every time you people in the media asked, where is the election? Why is it not happening? Why was this term extended? On what basis is the term extended? The other thing which I noticed what you said was, the PM has asked them to go and talk to Pashminda Muslims and Bora Muslims. Again, dividing the Muslims. Why not just to all Muslims? Why certain sects of the Muslims? So to give them development and divide the Muslims. That is what he does. I mean, divide and rule is the core of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, the simple thing, for example, they have banned Campus Front of India, but they haven't banned SDPI, which is in Kerala. Why? Because without the SDPI, they can't function.
Okay.
So you see, where is the Congress? Congress is doing the Bharat Jodo Yatra, a historic yatra.
Okay.
We have enthused all our cadres. We have asked many opposition parties to join us, and many MPs and many people from all walks of life have joined us.
Please come in.
Let me just finish one last point. Can I just finish?
Of the process through which Mr. Naddha has been given an extension, and the second of the outreach.
Maria, I think I would like to focus on the outreach by the Prime Minister, because clearly that is the essence of what the BJP National Executive meet is all about. Let's be very clear about the fact that when the BJP talks, and I've been accused personally, ad nauseum, you keep talking of sabka saath, sabka vikas, sabka vishwas, sabka prayas. This is just empty rhetoric. This is just a platitude which does not connect or resonate with people on the ground. But actually the reality is, pretty different. And I would like to say that we walk the talk. Look at Danish Azad Ansari. He was made a minister in the Yogi cabinet after we won Uttar Pradesh for the second time consecutively. And the Deputy Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Brajesh Pathak, he actually organized a highly successful Pasmanda Samaj Baithak as recently as in October 2022. And it has never been done in the post-independent history of India that the Pasmanda Samaj has actually been recognized as an important contributor to the socio-political landscape. Point number 3, you look at the Modi cabinet for that matter. I think, the proof of the pudding is in the eating, Maria. There are about 29 OBC ministers. There are 12 ministers from the scheduled castes, and there are 8 from the scheduled tribe.
Okay.
Look at Draupadi Murmu, who was the BJP's nominee for the presidential elections and who's now the president, these Santals in all, out of a population of 140 crore people in India, there are just just 1.5 crore Santalis. For the first time, a Santali tribal woman from the remotest
is the president of India.
Country is the president of India.
Yes, representational politics, certainly. Let me bring in Riju Datta and Ravula Sridhar Reddy. Mr. Reddy, here is the meeting that is being held by your party. You have Akhilesh Yadav in attendance, the Aam Aadmi Party in attendance, but the Congress is missing, the TMC is missing. My question is, all these efforts are only, talking about the chinks in the armor. They are talking about how divided the opposition is.
I don't know why BJP or any other party today is worried about the opposition unity. Now, whether opposition is in unity or not, it is not the problem of BJP, right? And who are going to fight, what will be the agenda, it's our problem. And definitely in 2024, it will not be the same game that what it was in 2019. And
why
BJP
do you
might
say that?
Amrit Kal, everything is going
If
good.
anything, BJP appears to be firmly in the pole position, sir.
Yeah, of course.
The index of opposition unity is at an all-time low.
It is not the question. The need of the hour is a strong alternative agenda for the nation. Just not few political parties joining together to fight BJP or something. And today BRS believes in it, and we are going to fight BJP, and we are going to fight with all those forces who will fight against BJP. And we wanted to put forward a strong, alternative agenda before the nation. We wanted to want the nation to discuss development and welfare, not Amrit Kal, some other call, and no call of this 8 years of Modi's rule has bettered any living standards of any section.
Mr. Riju Datta, why is the TMC not going for this very important meeting of the opposition parties?
Whoever are invited,
because
and definitely you will see many leaders in various other forums, various other occasions they might come. This is one occasion where...
Riju Datta, the TMC has made its stand clear. The BRS says that they cannot do business with the Congress. The Congress says that they cannot do business with the Aam Aadmi Party and Mr. Owaisi. When we look at a divided opposition, I'm not saying that will give strength to the BJP, because the BJP, the message from the Prime Minister is also that there should not be any complacency, that don't be overconfidence, that there should not be, he has cautioned the party against any sense of overconfidence. Here is the way they are approaching politics. My question is that Mamata Banerjee in 2021 spoke about she has a formula and the opposition can use that formula to bell the cat. But thereafter she is not seen anywhere.
Well,
and then you have Amartya Sen saying that she could be a potential Prime Minister.
Well, Maria, let me tell you, tomorrow you are going to see her in Meghalaya addressing a rally, and probably we are going to have a debate on that as well. So she is there, she has gone to Meghalaya tomorrow, and then she will be in Tripura, because the elections are around the corner in those two states. Now, the bottom line is very simple. We want a united India, and on the people's issue, the opposition is united. Congress has to fight 200 seats, 1:1 with the BJP, and they have to win. We will win Bengal, hands down. BRS has to win Telangana. The other parties, Akhilesh has to win Uttar Pradesh. Kejriwal ji has to win
Punjab. But that understanding is also not there. Because in the opposition space also, the parties are fighting among themselves. The Aam Aadmi Party is trying to take the opposition space, which has been vacated by the Congress in number of states.
Maria, you have to understand one thing. When it comes to local elections, it is different. When it comes to general elections, it's different. And like I said, it is going to be the people's issue versus BJP's propaganda in 2024. And the opposition is united on issues. Whether there will be a pre-poll or a post-poll alliance, that we will wait and watch. Because 400 days is a long time.
And we have Sanjay Kumar, one of the most respected psephologists in the country today. Sanjay Kumar, is 2024 almost a done deal, and the messaging in terms of optics also that has come from this national executive of the BJP, the Prime Minister's roadshow, the national executive sending a message through its multiple resolutions. Then you have Mr. Naddda getting an extension. Then Prime Minister's message, don't be complacent. And he has talked about how, giving that example in which the BJP lost in Madhya Pradesh in 1998, despite the unpopularity of Congress that was led by Vijay Singh. That is the example that was given by the Prime Minister. So, in 2024, are you of the opinion that it's a done deal, more or less?
Maria, I would hesitate to use this word done deal because we know things can change. But if you look at the situation at this moment, I am very clear that BJP is far ahead in the electoral race compared to its competitor because of several reasons. Look at, you have already laid down the preparation of the BJP. Today they have completed their national executive meeting, and the way they are planning to contest the 2024 election, that gives that is a clear indication that they are far more prepared compared to any other political party. Secondly, look at the support base of BJP at the moment and compare it with Congress or any other regional party. In terms of support base, BJP is far ahead. If you look at their electoral performance in the last couple of years, they have been winning elections after elections. All these gives me a good sense that BJP is far ahead in the electoral race for 2024. At this moment, hypothetically, if you hold elections in a couple of months, yes, I would say BJP would BJP is sure to win the elections. But
so
as I said,
will the number, according to you, Sanjay Kumar, if the elections were to be held in the next 2 months, will it be similar to 2019 or perhaps better?
Very difficult to say, Maria, whether it will be 305 or it will be 290. But I think BJP is not going to come down drastically if you hold the elections hypothetically 2 months from now. BJP is still commanding a lot of support base in the country across several states. BJP is in a very commanding position. I don't see any huge chances of BJP slipping down to say 260, 270 if you hold elections hypothetically in 2 months' time.
And how do you look at these efforts by the opposition parties? Mr. KCR trying, there is the Congress party, and Rahul Gandhi through his Bharat Jodo Yatra.
See, Maria, we have been talking about which party or who can challenge Prime Minister Modi, and I think the sense which many of us share is that if there is a divided opposition, the divided opposition will find it extremely difficult to challenge BJP. You need an opposition unity to at least challenge the BJP in 2024. But where is this opposition unity? There is a very bleak chances of opposition getting united on one platform because Party A is not ready to have an alliance with Party B. Party B is not ready to have an alliance with Party C. So we are not talking about BJP versus the rest. We are talking about BJP versus a group of political parties versus a group of political parties versus a group of political parties.
Okay.
So in such a situation, if the anti-BJP votes is badly divided, I think this is going to give BJP a huge advantage in 2024.
Okay, Sanju Verma.
Maria, I think Sanjay Kumar made many pertinent points. Just to take off from there, I would like to add a couple of things.
Maria, is this a debate just with the Bharatiya Janata Party and the rest, or we are all involved in this debate?
Yes, ma'am. You have got your chance and others have spoken as well.
You should go.
I'm coming to you.
We also need to speak, otherwise there's no point inviting.
Okay. Maria, can you please ask her to stop? I don't wish to be
go ahead,
recorded.
Sanju.
Thank you.
Please go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Maria, let's be very clear about one thing. The BJP got 303 on a standalone basis in 2019 and 353 was the NDA tally. Now tell me honestly, without winning Uttar Pradesh, without winning Gujarat, without winning Madhya Pradesh, some of the bigger states, Maharashtra, how can anybody in the opposition be a serious claimant to the 2024 Delhi ki gaddi? I just want to say one thing to you. We won all the 26 Lok Sabha seats from Gujarat in 2019. We won about 62 seats from Uttar Pradesh. We won 25 out of 28 seats in Karnataka. And in Maharashtra, we got 23 seats, but the Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena got 18 seats. And the NCP got 4 and the Congress got 1. Now I'm telling you, Maharashtra will be a game changer because the MVA stands decimated. We got 23 last time. This time we will
No,
get
but
more than 30 seats.
in Bihar, you had Nitish Kumar. Right now, Nitish Kumar and then on the other side is the Mahagathbandhan. So, you know, if you look at plus and minus, there has been plus and minuses as well.
I will come to that. I knew you wouldn't let me get away scot-free without mentioning Bihar. You know, let me tell you, Maria, one thing very clearly. After this Ramcharitmanas controversy, some of Nitish Kumar's close confidants, like Upendra Kushwaha, who is the chairman of their Sansadiya board, he has clearly spoken out against the Bihar Education Minister Chandrasekhar. Look at Ashok Chaudhary, who's a part of the Nitish Kumar cabinet. He's clearly said that we don't support what Chandrasekhar has said. So battle lines within the Nitish Kumar cabinet
that's a different issue.
drawn.
You know, if you look at battle lines, there are battle lines within the BJP also in Karnataka, Sanju Verma. So, you know, there is infighting as well. So, one moment,
Let
ma'am.
me finish.
Okay, quickly.
Okay. Now let me come to the bigger picture. Everybody, will agree that whether you like it or not, personality cult has a lot to say and plays a big role, especially in general elections. Can anybody seriously say that a Mamata Banerjee or an Akhilesh Yadav or a Mayawati or a KCR or a KTR, they are challengers to the Narendra Modi charisma? The answer is no. And let me tell you one more thing. You know, people talk of Bharat Jodo Yatra. Will a Kunal Kamra, an Amol Palekar, a Pooja Bhatt...
Okay, Shama Mohammed, elections in India are increasingly becoming presidential. And in this presidential race, it appears at the moment that Prime Minister Narendra Modi could very well be heading for a hat-trick.
Now, please give me my time, Mari. I've been listening to her monologue for quite some time. Now, there are a couple of points. I want to bring in what she said. She said the Muslim outreach. There is not a single Lok Sabha member in the Bharatiya Janata Party Muslim, no Rajya Sabha member Muslim, 20% Muslims in UP, no ticket given, 9% Muslims in Gujarat, no ticket given. So she has to shop this rubbish about outreach to Muslims. There is no outreach to Muslims.
Please stop talking
Number
rubbish.
two, she said about
Have you
tribal
ever
areas.
had a Muslim Congress president in the recent past?
Tribal areas in Madhya Pradesh.
So don't give me a lecture.
In Madhya Pradesh, can I speak, Maria? Otherwise, I have to leave the
Sanju,
debate.
listen to
In
her.
Madhya
Sanju,
Pradesh,
listen
in
to her.
2017 to 18.
She heard you patiently. Yes.
Who the hell are you?
In 2000.
Okay, let her speak, please. Let her speak.
In Madhya Pradesh.
Let her speak, yes.
Vanquished.
Okay, let her speak. Let her speak, yes.
No, she got personal.
The union budget in 2017.
Always indulges in diet.
Okay. Sanju Verma, let her speak, please. Sanju Verma, please let her speak. Yes. Thank you. Yes.
In 2017-18, the tribal budget, the union budget for the tribals was 4,144, all right, in Madhya Pradesh. In 2022, it is 1,718 crores. Look at the way the budget for the tribals have gone down. So there is no outreach to tribals. Now the other thing, the other point, can I, Mari, I can't do a debate like this. I want to tell my last point, please. Now,
Okay, quickly make your last point.
in
Sanju, I'm
2000
coming to you.
Mari, I did not
Sanju, I'm
interrupt
coming to
Maria,
you.
please be a good.
Sanju, I'm
Let
coming
me
to
an
you.
anchor, Maria,
Let her quickly
and
answer.
moderate.
Yes.
Reduce her volume.
No, please.
Reduce her volume.
No. You don't
and
tell
then
me what I
in
have to do. Please,
2019,
Shama, make your point. Yes.
Yeah, but then you're not allowed. It's not. I'm not able to talk now.
No,
in
please
2019, they are allies. Shiromani Akali Dal, JDU, Shiv Sena, PDP, LJP, TDP. Where are these allies? They break up every ally. One of the oldest allies was Shiv Sena. They broke the party. LJP helped them win the last assembly election. They broke that party. This is what they do. So they hardly have allies compared to what they had before.
So you have allies
and then the Bharat
in the opposition
is very
space?
successful.
Is the Congress party being seen as that glue?
And one more thing.
Is the Congress party that glue
And
then?
one more thing, Maria, there's something called... No, that's what. There is something called the post-poll alliance. In 2004, we did it. Everybody,
so it's about
everybody has to
Riju
be
Datta.
one
Riju
unit
Datta.
and fight the election. You have pre-poll alliances, you have post-poll alliances.
Okay, Mr. Reddy.
So I don't understand what is this new
So
thing
this is-
that they should
no,
do
no,
this
this is
huge
not for the first
opposition
time it is
unity.
being spoken
We can
about.
then fight
It
this
will be
great man
spoken
called
about
Narendra
repeatedly
Modi.
in the next 18
What are you
months.
talking about?
Maria, I couldn't even hear you.
No, this lady has to be stopped. This Sanju Verma.
Riju Datta.
She only wants to talk continuously.
Okay, Riju Datta.
There are other spokespersons in the panel.
Riju
She has to
Datta.
shut her mouth.
Yes.
Shama Mohammed, who the hell are you?
No, please, no personal attacks. No personal attacks, ma'am. No personal attacks, ma'am. Okay, Riju Datta. Now let's bring in Riju Datta.
Somebody who just keeps...
Riju Datta. Yes.
Thank you. See, I just want to say, you started, Maria, with the introduction of what the Prime Minister said. And my heart goes out to the Prime Minister. After 8 years of using the Lord's name to commit atrocities against minorities, Dalits, Adivasis, some of them nincompoops opening emergency doors in aeroplanes, showing how responsible they are. Suddenly they want to go and outreach to the minorities. It is the Prime Minister who always has the nicest things to say, but unfortunately it does not percolate to their leaders and to their lowest cadres. So it is not going to happen. And I'm telling you, statistically, the opposition are very relevant. If the opposition is united, even today...
Okay, if the opposition is united, so you are also accepting that the opposition is a divided house. Ravula Reddy.
The question here, it is opposition united or divided. BJP is relying more on not on the strength of their own, and they are talking about always a divided opposition. The question is, who will be the strong alternative? What will be a strong alternative agenda for BJP? And that will come. It is not the question of BJP coming again, they are strong, down the line 2 months you conduct elections and all that stuff. It is not the case. BJP is a regular affair, they conduct their national executive and all that stuff. But today, it is people versus BJP in 2024. It is not going to be the same game.
What makes you think that it is people versus BJP if the BJP is winning one state after another? The people of the country are only voting for them.
They lost Himachal Pradesh. They'll be losing Karnataka. They'll be losing Chhattisgarh. They'll be losing few other states which are going to, face elections this year. So if you think that BJP
get
is
all
on
these
a very
anti-BJP people
side,
and then I don't get a chance to rebut them.
And definitely people have understood.
Okay.
All development.
Okay,
and
Sanju Verma, go ahead, explain your position. The opposition says your biggest strength is a divided opposition.
I don't think it's a big issue. We will work out the numbers.
Maria,
we have enough time.
It is not the biggest strength or anything. It is not that. Sanju Verma just keeps on going, but there is no outreach. Muslim houses have been bulldozed, all those bulldozing and everything. So which outreach are you talking about to Muslim, Sanju Verma? What outreach?
Okay, Sanju, speak and then I'll give the final word to Sanjay Kumar. Please go ahead.
Okay. Maria, let's be very clear. Every time the BJP is discussed, people say, oh, they lost Himachal. Our vote share difference was less than 1% and overall we lost by less than 37,000 votes.
जो जीता वही सिकंदर. जो जीता वही सिकंदर. You know that, Sanju Verma? जो जीता वही सिकंदर. You have lost Himachal. Tell that you have lost Himachal. Don't have shame. You have lost the elections.
You are a madrasa bred. I know that you are a madrasa bred.
Okay, Sanju Verma, that's not needed. You have to make your own argument. You cannot say that. No, please. Sanju Verma, Sanju, please quickly make your point. No, that's not done.
What sort of language is this?
That's not done. That's not done.
Sorry, this is not done, Maria.
Yes, absolutely. Sanju, that's not done.
She's insulting me.
Sanju, that's not acceptable. Sanju, that language is not fine. Yes,
this is the outrage. This is the outrage. This is the outrage she's doing. Narendra Modi is talking against people like you, Sanju Verma. You are the one who's tarnishing the image of BJP. You are tarnishing the image of BJP. Exactly what Mr. Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, is saying. Very sad. Please, look at that. What is this?
We are going to wait 2024.
What is this?
No, listen, ladies, please, Sanju Verma and Shama Mohammed. I have just enough time for Sanjay Kumar now. Please, let's have Professor Sanjay Kumar on the screen, because that's not the way I usually conduct debates. That's not the way it should be done, please. Professor Sanjay Kumar, you heard all the sides. The question is that really the strength of the BJP, or would you say that the strength is their organizational strength, their presence in polling booths, their presence on ground? Can it be just seen from the prism the way opposition is saying, and the BRS spokesperson, Mr. Reddy, said that their strength is a divided opposition?
Maria, in my opinion, it would be incorrect to say that the BJP's only strength is the divided opposition. I think BJP's strength is reflected from the vote share BJP has nationally, the way BJP is winning elections state by state, or the way BJP won the 2019 elections, 2014 elections. But yes, a divided opposition gives BJP an extra mileage. That has also this is also reflected in the verdict in many states. So I won't agree that BJP's only strength is divided opposition. BJP has its own support base. BJP has expanded enormously in the rural areas. BJP has expanded among the lower sections of the society, and this is all because of several factors. BJP's campaign on the issues of nationalism, BJP government's welfare policy. So a mix of several things has enabled BJP to expand its support base, which has made BJP a very, very dominant or very powerful party, powerful in terms of the support base. But as I said earlier, a divided opposition also gives BJP an extra advantage.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Sanju Verma, Shama Mohammad, Riju Datta, Arevula Reddy.